It's been maybe a month since my last vlog, and yeah, I'm in a different location, see behind me, but more about that soon. I want to talk about something I really love about the Philippines, something that amused me the first time I went there, when I heard these things, and the more I learn, the more I love it. And just a little introduction into what I'm talking about. In Australia, we have a town called Wagga Wagga, and they say the town's so good they had to name it twice. Well, there's an advertising campaign about more fun in the Philippines, and based on what I just said about Wagga Wagga, I'm going to tell you why it's 2 times more fun in the Philippines. Okay, so what I really love about the Philippines is they name a lot of things twice, and I'll give you some examples, and I'll also show you those examples. So one of them is Ukay Ukay, which it's actually like a thrift shop or a second-hand store, mainly clothes and odds and ends. Salvation Army, Red Cross have them in Australia, thrift stores in the US. So that's what Ukay Ukay is.
Yeah.
Another one, which is probably the most often used everywhere, is Hubble Hubble. And Hubble Hubble, it's actually transport, it's motorbike. I don't actually know what the Hubble Hubble means. I never asked Rona or anybody that, but basically you're the back passenger on a motorbike. In some cases there's 2 back passengers, and that's what a Hubble Hubble is, and just pay small amounts to get you from point A to point B. It's quick, it's efficient, it's dangerous, but yeah, Hubble Hubble.
Bye.
And everywhere you go throughout the Philippines, provinces, cities, small towns, there's one thing you always see, and usually they're attached to someone's house or just at the front of their house or just along the street somewhere, and sari sari. Sari sari is like a little tiny store that sells chips, food, they might have cooked food there, drinks, anything you need for hygiene purposes, toothpaste, shampoos. They sell anything. It's just also, we have things like milk bars in Australia, and I guess a lot of places they just say the corner store. Imagine just a little area of a few meters wide and long, like just 7-Eleven was squashed into a little room, because that's what a sari sari is. Let's talk about some food. There's one, it's called Kwek Kwek. and I know it's generally a quail egg, deep fried in some orange batter, but I've actually seen them just normal eggs and they just deep fry them in this orange batter. It's nice. Lots of people love them. That's one of the things. They just go sit around and they can eat lots of them in one sitting. Me, I have it every now and then. Quick. Another one is bola bola, and sort of similar to quick in this deep fried, but it's actually a meat, pork, and some other things mixed in with it, and it's just a little ball with breadcrumbs, deep fried. I love it. It's one of my favourite things. There's all different types. People make them all different ways, and I haven't found one I don't like. And bola bola is certainly one of my favourite things to eat in the Philippines.
This is bola bola. What's in it, Rona?
Meat.
Just meat?
Onion, garlic. That's it.
And it's good. Yeah, that's why they named it twice.
Something that Rona loves to cook, and I can tell you when she cooks it, it's amazing. It's called halang halang. Halang halang means spicy. And what it is it's basically a chicken fried in a bit like a Thai curry with ginger and spices. And yes, it can be really spicy. It can be, just lightly spicy. But it's really good. And it's much like a chicken curry in Thailand, the green chicken curries, but it's Filipino style, and I like it just as much as I love my Thai green curries, chicken curries. Halang means spicy.
What are you cooking?
Halang.
Halang.
Yeah, chicken halang.
Can you explain what halang is?
Just chicken spicy.
But so
So
good,
chicken spicy.
so good they named it twice.
Yeah.
And one of the most famous things that people have in the Philippines is halo. And it's a dessert. The main ingredient is a purple ube ice cream, and ube is basically a purple yam, and it's just such an interesting and refreshing flavor for an ice cream, and that's mixed with you can basically mix it with anything. So you put in your bowl or your cup, and you put in cornflakes, sweet corn, shredded coconut, ice, evaporated milk, candied fruits, like jackfruit and bananas, all chopped up, all put in and all mixed together, and you just push it all around together, and it's just amazing. And once you've had it, you'll love it. It's probably the best dessert I've had anywhere. Not number one, but my number one would be a vanilla slice, and I know a lot of Aussies are going to go, "You're kidding me, a vanilla slice," but vanilla slice is my favorite dessert. In the Philippines, halo is amazing. And to finish, the last one I would like to talk about, and this is no way the only ones double names in the Philippines. There's a lot more. These are just some of the ones I could come up with off the top of my head, and which see regularly. And if you know any more, just leave a comment and just. I'd love to have a whole list of all these things. But the last one I'll talk about is Lapu-Lapu. Lapu-Lapu. It's an island or a city on the island of Mactan next to Cebu, where the airport is, named after the Filipino warrior tribal chief that killed Magellan, who founded Christianity in the Philippines, or brought Christianity to the Philippines. But it's also a fish, a common fish around the Mindanao southern waters of the Philippines. Lapu-Lapu, I guess they give his name to everything because he is the icon of Cebu, and don't know how popular he is in other parts of the Philippines, but yeah, definitely in Cebu. And all those things, 2 times the name, yeah, they're so good they had to name them twice. And I can tell you most of those things are really good. They deserve to be named twice. And yeah, that's why it's 2 times more fun in the Philippines. Bye.